It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Washington now to return. He's got a lay. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick! And they steal it back on the return. So never mind about who's receiving to start this game, Brock. Got ourselves a change of possession already, and this crowd is loving it.
And the first offense they'll see take the field is the home team, which is practically sprinting out there to take advantage and keep this crowd humming.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
54! 9, go!
From the gun, Watson. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd and short.
54! 9, go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th?
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. Design bootleg here. Flushed out of the pocket. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Hey, 31! Go!
Working from the gun, Watson. Escapes the pocket, and he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Washington now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Give now to the running back. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Like a good target, Brock, Neighbors is there. And a massive hit at the end of that play, oh baby, but he hangs on through it, still able to get that 1st down.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ready, break. Ready, ready.
They'll try and throw it here. He has the 1st over the middle. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
On the ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go. Check go.
Looking for a throw here. On the move, headed right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go. Shot. Get up.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You could see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defensive coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel, and those guys on the field made the right play.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Adam, go.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. That's taken in by Bell. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Ready, set.
Another carry for him. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
At 31.
Back-to-back carries here. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Bobby Okereke making that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Watson to the air. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives the Browns a first. Watson. Connection made to Jeudy. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. That's into the hands of Moore. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Gano ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Man, he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At 24.
Throwing is Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Finding Jeudy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. Watson looking to throw. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And it's picked out by the Giants.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go. Ready?
From the 27. Hits his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Let's go now.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Got a man. Robinson has it. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready, ready?
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is complete to Neighbors. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Let's go. Check go.
2nd and 6 now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
For the set.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
For the set.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Fell on the catch. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Watson. Finds his back complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
He rolls to his right. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. On his Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Buffalo 18.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
2nd and 10 now. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Set. Go.
Now looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Down.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Set. Hut, hut.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it, still able to get that 1st down.
Set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.